Hope you're all having a great day so far. Who's excited? Who's ready to make some money? Throw out some sevens in the chat. They were all over our charts yesterday. My goodness. It's a sign we're heading in the right direction. Aw, thanks, Chloe. That's sweet of you. She finds my voice soothing. Maybe when I'm not yelling about a breakout, huh? When I'm not dropping fire about the moon boys. We'll begin in just about 3 minutes here. Chat's hype. I'm hype. Let's go. We got those golden names in the chat today. Good morning, my friends. Coming at you live, 6:15 a.m. West Coast, USA. This is gonna be a big day. Lower the sails. Lower the sails. We're going incognito. We can't let them know we're coming. We're coming for their treasure. They won't even know what hit them. Like BIMI. Oh yeah. Payday. Oh yeah, did I tell you it's payday? BIMI. It's over $1. Oh my goodness. 77% pre-market.
777.
It would be that number. You can't make this shit up. It's literally 77.64% green on the pre-market. BIMI. What timing? What timing? We just started targeting this one 2 days ago. On Friday, right? We're watching it come down. Hit the very top of our buy box and then boom! Blast off! Breakout confirmed. All that speculative nature of the trade to begin with. We're entering it knowing, hey, the earnings coming up. Doesn't look that good. It has a chance. There's a chance that we get a solid breakout for the earnings, but will we actually? Fuck yeah, we will. Apparently, yeah, we are. We're getting a huge uptrend going into the earnings. So we were hoping for a bounce. We got a nice start. It was a nice start to the bounce. It didn't do too much, but it was holding that line, that 65-cent line. We got the candle close on the day, the bullish candle close on the bell, right over that line. Rocket fuel. So what did we need? We needed to get through this orange line. We wanted to just get over that orange line with the earnings in a week. We still have time. Here it is, pre-market. Talk about breakout. That is far beyond our orange line now. Holy cow. Breakout confirmed. So much for that alert. We have our alert down here. Well, that triggered. That's gonna trigger the first second the bell hits. I'm just gonna leave it there for satisfaction. Feels good when we have a payday alert triggering first second of the day. People are already taking profits last night on Discord. Already locking in some profits. Badass. Maybe it'll go 100. It could go 100% by the end of the day. 125 target. Pink moving average. 125. Short-term target resistance there. Alright, there's our updated chart. Time to give out those gems. We got Bearish, Keep It Real, Cursor Giant, Tomigato, J-Big, Ornelli, G-Forks, Tomas, Yo Easy Bro, Perkman, Swift Mischief, Max Stanza, Tommy Lane, Village Idiot. There's no stopping the peg legging. Once you get your peg leg, there's no going back. Gizmo, LC, Tomigato, Keeping It Real, Chloe B, Flying 420. Flighty's probably happy about Sendai lately. Ead, Al Sharawana. I tried my best. Shout out to the Indian viewers out there, if you're tuning in from India. Headsock, Cursor, Sea Dog, Evil Toro, Dave Smith, Mr. Nimbus, Mr. Moop, Daedalus, Amco, No, Stock Wizard, Dave Smith. Yeah, there's some red pre-market moves. Good, bad, and ugly. Hornet, Todd Bigsley, Resto Spec. I need healing. I'm going in, I'm taking the Kraken, I need healing. Resto Spec. River Ninja, JD Party Hat, Dustin Echoes. Unknown Pirate Player. Tally, Michael Mikado. Underwater 717. Smoke Kurt. Steve-O, let's go. Cabin Boy. Mike Nixon, House Daddy Row. I went all the way up. Got everyone. Jesse S. Scott Hives. B Names. Gen X Gamer. Nice. The markets have been good. People actually wanting to show up for the pre-market day. Lucid, 10%. We're not stopping there. Lucid, $49.50. $49.49. Beautiful. That's above it, or Lucid's breaking out above its resistance as well. Bullish as can be. Earnings. FOMO. It's red earnings, doesn't matter. Bad earnings, doesn't matter. It's too strong. Earnings catalyst started going up. Earnings catalyst makes it go up even further. Even if it's bad earnings, doesn't fucking matter. Do you get it now? These earnings numbers don't matter at all. It's red surprises. Red earnings surprise, red revenue surprise. Going up anyway. I'm telling you, as long as the earnings blow over smoothly, we're in great shape. We don't have to be good. We just have to get through them in one piece. Some of them may be getting negative responses though, however. Prog's still going, so that's that. I'm gonna be looking at that at some point for people who are still holding shares. We looked at for the bearish scalp, but oh shit. I had to stop charting such challenging stuff because it's at the bull trap. It's at the bull trap, guys. That's not good. Anyway. We got brave bears, so I know they're not too worried about it, but that bounce, that annoying bounce really threw off the downtrend there. put the downtrend on hold. Now it's like, okay, well, we knew it was blasting off yesterday. Now it's at the bull trap, so it's like, it's that fake out breakout. But I gotta say, there's still people holding shares from under $1. Took big profits on it already, but they still have some leftover shares. There are bigger targets. It was indecisive. It still is. It really still is. This is the choppiness right now. There's some of the bearish charts are going green. Some of the bullish charts are going red. They're not necessarily doing what they should be doing right now on some of them. It's a really mixed reaction. But hell yeah, Green Pro. Forget that, because Green Pro, when we went in for an attack, 90 cents on Friday, very nice. Well, what happened since then? We got an epic bounce on it. We had an epic 20% bounce from that early entry. That was a great start. And then yesterday, Monday, we did have a red day on it. So yeah, short-term dip on Green Pro yesterday. However, it held $1 flat all day. That's all we wanted on it. Actually, it did stop on people at 99 cents at one point. There was a 99-cent stop hunt yesterday. Right below our trend line there, and went right back up. So as long as we were holding above that blue line yesterday, we were feeling good about it. That was a successful battle over that $1 mark yesterday. Well, there we go. Now it's up 7%. So we're at 107 right now, pre-market, going back up. It was just one red day yesterday. Now it's lit again. So we're right in the middle of the blue zone, breakout box, pre-market. Chat's been excited about Verb lately. Make sure it's on our list. Aha, I think we're missing Verb on our watch list. We better add that. It's just been getting more and more ready. Look at that end of day buying pressure. Holy cow. I wonder why Becky was making nice money on it. So that went straight up, end of day. No wonder why it's still ripping. Closing the day above our resistance in green. So all those charts we just looked at, BIMI above the resistance, Lucid above the resistance, Green Pro above the resistance, Verb above the resistance.
Did you look at dollar LRC yet? Trying to see if a bull flag is forming from November 10th. Let's buy this crypto dip crew.
Not today. The bell's about to hit. I'll pull it up. Oh. There's our beanie breakout. Nice Firefly, you're right in BIMI. Guess who's trying to load up a couple of things? Oh, okay. Be careful about Progenity. Careful about going long on Progenity right there. AQST is looking more bottomed out. Progenity is indecisive right now. We already rode it up. We already traded Progenity 550%. Okay. Yeah, that dip. Okay. Alright, stay tuned, not blurry enough. I'll cover that in a minute. Alright, so these big openings. Here's Verb 210, well over the resistance. So that's what I was saying about the pre-market. And there's the earnings. It looks like it was red earning. Red earnings, surprises. Red earnings, red revenue, doesn't matter. It's going straight up. It was undervalued. Boom. Rocket fuel. It's just acting as a catalyst to send it flying even higher than it was already moving before. People were waiting. Clearly, people were waiting to see the earnings, whatever. See how the chart behaved on the earnings. They don't even care if bad earnings. They're seeing it going green. They're FOMOing in. Let the FOMO begin. The fun begin. Alright. Lucid's battling it out over that $50 point, which is a huge number on it. So we're gonna have to see how that goes, but it's still up 8%. Then BIMI maintaining. It hasn't gone straight down yet. It's people are taking profits right now, but it's actually holding up better than I expected. I'm surprised it hasn't gone straight down by now already. But we got some profit taking, alright. It's opening so big that people are selling it off, taking profits. Just so you know. Now, this is a short-term dip, so I wanted to tell you about these openings. They're opening so big above the resistances. They're turning these orange resistance into support. So now that's up here, profit taking. We're looking to hit support, bullish meow indicator. It's trying to find its real support level where the bulls are stepping back up to the plate. And then get a bounce, continue up from there. So it's looking like short-term red on the opening. Big selling pressure, profit taking, but it doesn't really matter. If you ride through that, if you hold through that, it shouldn't be a big deal because we should get a big bounce some point this afternoon. Or, alright, maybe it stays red all day, but tomorrow it could pick it right back up again. So even, no matter how hard of a dip this would be right here, it shouldn't be that bad. Because it's not looking to last very long. It only lasts like an hour this morning, you know. So as long as you don't panic sell it or get stop hunted out of it there, it should be all good. Just chilling on it. As soon as the bulls create a solid support on this area, looking for continuation upwards and onwards. So remember, 125 is going to be our target for today really. If it hits 125, that's a more hard line to get through. So it shouldn't be much trouble to hit 125. After that, we'll see. So this is really our chart here. It's just one big push through this whole zone to 125. And it's about halfway there. Alright, shoot. So we are gonna be seeing some good, bad, and ugly. This is really good, and the timing was incredible. To catch a bottom entry on this thing just yesterday, and then a move like that this morning, it doesn't get any better than that. That's what trading is all about. Congratulations, BIMI bulls. Same with the Green Pro bulls. There it is. There she blows. Top of the box already. Straight fucking up. We're going to the moon. Just not all on one chart. Bye, Green Pro. Talk about perfect entries at 90-cent entry. Paying out good already. Squeezing that juice, 25% from our entry on Friday. 25% in 2 days. Let's go. Need some hype in the chat. Throw out those pirate flags. People just been riding Lucid up higher and higher and higher. Now we're up BIMI 75% in 1 day. Surprise! You thought the markets were cooling down. Joke's on you. If you were watching yesterday, it was a bit of a non-event day. Until after the bell, and then everything started blasting off. As soon as the bell closed, the day ended, everything ripped. So that's what I was talking about, like, hey, they might not be moving too much today all afternoon, but get fucking ready, because the earnings coming up. The dollar might dip soon, etc. Any minute we could get surprises, and here they are. Surprise. Profits. Big profits. Surprise. BIMI. There she goes. It's going up still. Going to 125. 115 now. Incredible. Green Pro, 12%. Alright, thanks up, Borna, for chilling.
When I first caught yesterday's bottom on Virgin Galactic, I was pretty proud of myself, and I was sitting back looking at the chart, and I said, damn it, Jason, that's probably gonna come down harder. Are we going to see $14 again, Captain? Should have learned my.
Okay. It is a large market cap on Loop Ring. $3.5 billion on Loop Ring. That's huge. Alright. Remember our Loop Ring target's $5 though. We need to reorganize some things real quick. Hang tight, J-Bic, you're next. I like how you're thinking, Virgin Galactic. Green Pro 115! Nice! Through the box! It's already clearing our box. Sheesh. Giant green candles. Green Pro. We'll get to the targets. We'll talk about targets all day, I'm sure. Don't worry. Alright. Just get organized. Don't need our pre-market. Okay, all our cryptos are red technically right now. Not a single altcoin on our list is green right now. Short-term dippage. But yeah, Loop Ring. So I'm trying to pull up our real Loop Ring chart. Oh. Apparently we. I don't have a problem with that. That looks just fine for now. It's still bullish. $5 target. Maybe more. I Honestly, we might have closer to a $10 target on it. I'm so bullish on it. We got a double bottom bounce right now. This zone, this area. So these are the short-term crypto dips I was warning about, like, hey, crypto's dipping right now. Past couple of days with not a real weekend. But it's not that bad. Not yet. It could get worse. Not necessarily YOLO looping, only if you really like it, if you're trading that one move. If you're trying to get this scalp from here to $5, you know, it's nearly 100% target. I wouldn't even call 100% target, that's not even worth the YOLOing. You go far, it's come up already, man, all month. I like J-Bake's idea. He's YOLOing Virgin Galactic. Okay. Although that is a shakeout right there, it's another breakdown from that support on the short term on the opening today. Well, actually, it closed the day just under, so that was your signal. You probably could have predicted this with that bearish close on the day, but here's the thing, even with that, there's a higher low right now. That's still higher than back here on the left. Still trending up technically from down there. It's just retesting the support, trying to really decide, is this the line in the sand? Is this where we're gonna bounce from? Boxes within boxes. So it's actually sitting right on top of that. Nah, I don't think it's gonna go quite that low. I don't think it's gonna go quite all the way to the bottom there. It's a possibility, but it's been behaving bullishly here, so really, that matches up perfect. That green projection. Our old green projection. There you go. That's what it looks like is gonna happen here. It's a double dip on that support. I don't think it's gonna go that low. Why? Because we're watching other ones that almost went that low and they didn't either. The other ones didn't do it, so why would Virgin Galactic do it? I'll show you. COM. Even that's doing a bit of a double dip to the support right now. 50 cents, but we never got that hot bevy down here. On Zomedica, similar scenario as Virgin Galactic. It was coming down hard and we almost got a hot bevy, but it never happened. It just turned bullish, kept going right back up. So that's what Virgin Galactic's looking to do. Is it probably won't make it down to a hot beverage again that low. It's possible, but unlikely it's gonna go that low considering ZOM never did it. Well, maybe one example is not enough. How about Tilray? How about when Tilray almost got a hot beverage and that never went close to that either? So this is similar to Virgin Galactic, where we were watching it, trying to catch that perfect penny hot bevy, but will we actually get it? Because it's not happening on these other ones. So I'm not counting on it. I'm not expecting it to go quite that low. It is possible, but more likely it's just gonna hold this small blue box there, that double bottom. Start going back up. We saw signs of how strong it is, how much buying pressure there is right back there. Lots of these are short-term dips on a long-term chart, where it's almost irrelevant in the bigger picture of it all. Oh man, Green Pro came all the way back down. Green Pro took some damage. From 1337. How perfect is that though? Right at the top of our box, guys. Green Pro sold off hard. Just in a matter of a minute. We look away for 1 minute and then that happens. What a battle. It's super volatile. It's already bouncing back up huge. It's moving crazy right now. Not sure what y'all talking about with the logarithmic chart. Look, I'll only turn on the logarithmic chart like once a week maybe, and I tell you when I do, 95% of the time, 99% of the time we're looking at a linear chart. Okay, yeah, I suppose technically I do have the log chart on right this minute on Virgin Galactic because we were just looking at crypto, but it's not going to change much here. Look, I'm toggling it right now. It's no different. Can't see the target prices. I'm so confused, chat. The fuck are you talking about? Nothing's different than yesterday. Targets are way up there at the moon. Okay, I think what's throwing you off, honestly, I think what's throwing you off, you probably can't really see the prices over there because all these other numbers. Look, all these numbers, the colored ones, the yellow and orange and red, those are my trend lines. So even if you're squished in or whatever, you can see the exact price of all those trend lines like that. Oh, okay, thank you. I gotcha. Thank you. Now we're making sense, chat.
Can't see the prices.
Gotcha. Well, that's a issue. Thanks, friends. Alright, my bad. That makes a lot more sense. I thought, see, alright, I was referencing what I was just commenting on these yellow and red numbers. See that? That's all the trend lines. It's blocking all the target prices. We just have a lot of support trend lines and stuff. Thanks, J-Big. Stock Pirate 72. Well, there's enough people saying it. one person said it, was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then 5 other people said it, so I looked. So I was making sure, I double checked everything. I've been doing everything I can to make sure the live stream goes nice and smooth today. I was so busy checking everything else, forgot to check that. Thanks for the reminder, that's better. Make sure you can see the watch list and everything. Lots of green coming through still. People were asking about Rivian, so we just started a fresh chart on Rivian yesterday. So far so good. We were able to call a big breakout on it. $200 target Rivian. Oh darn, Robert, gotcha man. He's seeing a bunch of red this morning, just going back to bed. Yeah, hey, maybe when you wake up again tomorrow, be back on track. It's not a bad idea if you're having a rough day. Take the day off instead of staring at your red portfolio. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a peek at Progeny because it's going up too much. It's really, I mean, you gotta make up your own mind. It's in the bull trap. Is this gonna be a bull trap or not? I don't know. No one does. The chart doesn't know. We're gonna find out. It just double topped. That's the local top, so that's the line in the sand right there. It's either a giant double top or not. If it clears that red line, it's going up. It has to be a bull trap for the bears here. Otherwise, the puts are off. Otherwise, we lost the trade on the puts. Kinda. We're on track for 2 whole days straight. And then that third day, surprise bounce Monday morning. If you have a bunch of time left, hopefully it's nothing to worry about. It's only really a big issue if your contracts are for Friday, for the end of the week, you know. Otherwise, you can give it some more time, give it another few days, see how if it gets through that double top or not. It's tough. It's one of those tough ones like CCXI, where it's, even the chart doesn't know where it wants to go right now. Oh my goodness, CCXI breakdown. So this is why it's basically doing what Chemocentrics did again, where it was going down, going down, going down, then all of a sudden big bounce. It's still bearish though somehow, but even the chart can't seem to make up its mind, going up, down, up, down, up, down. So those ones, it's like, is it even worth it? It's not really. Only for a good learning experience and whatnot. Highs in $7.77. Another trip 7 on the chart. Another magic number. So there you go. Yesterday it was a bit of a non-event day, but we saw 777s everywhere. So that means we're heading in the right direction. We're right on track with highs in 777. That was the development yesterday, like, hey, these charts are still on track even if they're not moving much today. That's what I learned from the markets yesterday. Oh, we definitely got some hot bevies today. Yeah, alright, so let's take a peek at some of the red ones. Some of the ones that are dipping hard because people have bought the dips on like metamaterials, Sphere 3D. I guess they're opening rough, so. But are they? Are they? Here's Sphere 3D. Is it so bad? Is it really so bad? It's our clean long-term Sphere 3D chart. There's a blue support trend line right there. Okay, yeah, Chloe, you're averaging down metamaterials. Yeah, those are good ideas. I commend that. You're still attacking the same chart, 5W7, Sphere 3D.
777.
Yeah, so if you've been accumulating Sphere 3D, it is an obvious accumulation spot. Fire another cannon at it. Essentially, anything below here. This is our strong support below here. This whole zone. It's cleared for liftoff. That's why that number's important right there. We maintain that area, we maintain that trend line. It's looking to go up from there. There's a reason it stopped going down. So it was going straight down, yes. There's a reason it stopped right there. Otherwise it could have went further down, could have kept going down still. But no, it's holding that number perfect. So these are, again, these are short-term dips on long-term charts. Oh yeah, by the way, Grayscale Litecoin, same thing. I figured that was gonna dip today because Litecoin's dipping. We got that Litecoin dip, so you can reasonably presume that Grayscale Litecoin's gonna be red today because Litecoin was red all night. So even though that held up super good all day yesterday, with the altcoin dippage right now, overnight. So here's the Litecoin dip. It didn't hold 250, it broke below there, so we got one more dippage. It actually looks quite nice still. I'm seeing a giant parallel descending channel. Like a lot of our other bullish charts, like Netton and whatnot. I think Netton put one of these in last week at some point. Same kind of short-term price action patterns that we get on BlackBerry frequently over and over again when BlackBerry puts in big bounces and stuff. Hey, is that Gar? We need more dots. Alright, prepare for battle. We need more damage on the boss. Attack! Fire again! Fire! Pop those buffs. I'm tanking. We got our healers on deck. Now we need our damage. We need to do some damage on Green Pro. I got excited because this picture's a World of Warcraft character. Resto Specs here. He says he's casting Chain Heal right now. I need a Soul Stone. Put on a Soul Stone on the tank.
Hot beverage.
I got all my elixirs ready to go. It's gonna be good, bad, and ugly today. I don't want anyone to get mistaken thinking, oh, this is gonna be the best market day ever just because BIMI is banging. Nah, there's gonna be a lot of chop today on other things. Our bullish charts are crushing it, but some things are kind of iffy, choppy, struggling. Oh, Prog broke out. There we go. Sorry, Prog Bears. Looks like that's no good anymore. It's all part of the game. If it holds that bull trap, Prog's going higher, so. Alright. Things change quick for the Prog Bulls. Well, jeez. You still need to give it a few minutes at least. Can't call it instantly the second it happens. This indicator is not crossed over yet. But I'm just assuming Prog's gonna be heading up to the bigger target, $8 area at this point, at this rate. The bearishness has been getting less and less attractive by the hour this week. Ever since yesterday morning is getting ugly. It's part of the ugly, part of the chop. Even our bearish trades don't exactly behave as they should. So I wonder if the other bearish trades, Becky played it up and down, up and down. That's funny. Yeah, if you took profits those first couple days, that's good. That's what's interesting about it. It played out for a couple days, but then yesterday it all changed. So I'm really curious if even Progenity's doing something like that. What about purple? What about the ones that are getting completely obliterated? It's making me wonder, like, hey, is purple, even this thing, got absolutely wrecked? This might even put a huge bounce here on purple, or purple put, so be careful all that stuff right now, the quick scalps. Those bearish trades may get kind of funky this week, the earnings and everything. Disney, that started melting yesterday. So yeah, even Disney's putting in a bit of a bounce down here, guys. So even the bearish trades are choppy right now. Things are completely toasted. Putting in short-term bounces. Now, I have to imagine that we're getting a dollar dip. I'm gonna check the Dixie chart, the dollar, because we are getting a lot of green on these charts right now. Maybe the dollar's dipping. Well, I wouldn't really call that dip, but tell you what, the dollar's not going straight up right now. It's not fighting us too hard. Yeah, Becky, so everything she's saying about trading contracts and whatnot. Grizzly Giant, what she's talking about with the wind or windy or whatnot, that's actually a person. That's her friend. That's that's a guy's name. That's her trading friend, her trading buddy. She's not talking about like an actual website or anything. It's cool though. I think the takeaway there is, look, Becky's smart doing that because she has a trading buddy. She has a friend who she talks to frequently, I think like every day, about what kind of trades that she's making, what kind of trades he's making, if they both agree, if they maybe they're hashing out different ideas about the morning trades that they're entering or whatnot. So I think the real takeaway there is, hey, it's a pretty good idea for the pirates, for the crew, if you find yourself a trading buddy, one of our friends in the community. Somebody that he can bounce ideas off of one-on-one besides the rest of the Discord discussion going on. Because thinking about it, if you have a trading buddy, then you have that as a resource. You have a nice one-on-one kind of practicing that you're doing, talking, discussing, and brainstorming. You have our Discord community where you can ask hundreds of people. We're at over 200 members. We have more than 200 people on there on Discord 24/7, kicking the market's ass every day, every night. So then you have our Discord community where you have access to communicate with hundreds of intelligent traders, and then you have Captain Denwo, who's got your back every day on the live show, plus the weekend voice chat parties. So we got all the resources you need to succeed. Make use of all of them, then you can get a lot of quality information. That reminds me, we have Chinese updates. Oh my goodness. Guess what? President Biden, President Xi in China, the Chinese president, they had a summit, an electronic summit meeting yesterday. The two presidents, US president, Chinese president, met up, talked about the economy and the future. Sounds like they're trying to hash it out, honestly. Sounds like Biden's trying to allow the Chinese economic recovery to take place. He didn't say anything that sounded preventative. So think about the difference with the presidents meeting and discussing directly economic global issues right now, collaboratively, versus last year when the US was just like, China's the worst, whatever. Just saying all the FUD about China. Talking about, guys, all year last year and 2 years ago, the only thing they would say about China is Uyghur concentration camps or China's to blame for the pandemic. or China's gonna ruin the global economy, and what they were saying terrible things about China for 2 years straight. Now he's meeting with President Xi, trying to settle the qualm. Think about that huge difference. So that's a market shift. That's signs, that's proving our speculation that, hey, the US is actually, they're actually not they're not flooding China that hard anymore. For whatever the reason, maybe we're intimidated by them. That could be the reason. It could be what Biden says, that we just want them to be a partner instead of an enemy. Whatever the reason, it sounds like there's not going to be that much FUD about it anymore. There's not that much Chinese FUD in the media anymore. Yeah, Duke Nukem. See, it's like a financial war, right? So, alright, I just dropped some fire, so I better explain myself. Because it's kind of controversial. We've been speculating. Well, first of all, we knew China. We knew all that for a long time now. And I was telling people, look, regardless of how you feel about it, about the politics and everything, it's worth charting the charts, because the charts looked bottomed out. So we started charting things like TAL, and I was like, don't touch them. They're not worth it. The Chinese economy's getting hammered. They're talking FUD about it, blah, blah, blah. Back in July, August, whatnot. Right? We didn't want anything to do with it. And then we saw these charts starting to bottom out and starting to look better on the technical analysis front. And then we started speculating, hey, maybe there's just a crazy lockdown recovery, just like we saw in the US on the charts with like AMC and everything. Lockdown recovery. The pandemic is what the US charts did 2 years ago. They went straight down on the lockdown, and then when they recovered, they went straight up again. Lockdown recovery. So we started wondering, thinking, brainstorming, hey, maybe that's gonna play out in China now. A whole year or two after the US states have already been economically recovering. So now that the US is in good shape, this is looking better and better in the Chinese charts. Then I started hearing Ray Dalio, the founder of Bridgewater Associates, the #1 largest hedge fund in the fucking world, say he was bullish on China like 2 weeks after we were speculating about. Right after we started speculating about, hey, maybe China will have a recovery. Fucking Ray Dalio, billionaire hedge fund trader, is bullish on China. He put out like a 30-minute interview talking about how he thinks China's gonna come back. Talking about cash is trash. He literally he's known for saying cash is trash. And he was talking bullish on China recovery. So I was like, well, fuck, if even that guy's saying it, there's no one more credible than him, honestly. And so we got hedge funds that are going long on China, and now we have President Biden, the president of the US, meeting with the Chinese President Xi to talk about economic progress. Like, it's coming back whether you like it or not. Happy trading. Take 5. You can't fight that trend. It's just gonna happen whether you like, however you feel about the politics, whether you like China or not. The charts are gonna prevail. They're undervalued. They're just simply undervalued. If you really don't like it that much, then just don't invest in it. don't go long on a Chinese stock. If you don't care about it, then there's money to be made, and I don't care about it. So if there's money to be made on the chart, I don't care why the reason is, what the FUD is, what the politics are, for the most part. Alright, even though BIMI is battling it out, it's been about an hour in the bell, so we can see some changes any minute. It's a really tight range at that 110 spot, so I'm gonna leave that up. Actively developing. Nice, we got a brand new member. Jake Wyatt, welcome aboard, my friend. To the most savage trading community on the internet, without a doubt. We've proven that by now. It's not even a question. It's not even close. Oh, we're gonna pull up Lucid. Let's see how this Lucid bounce develops. Is it gonna pop 50? Are we gonna close over 50? Is it still trending up on the day? Huge number. Felt like just yesterday we were watching Lucid at $15, $17. Fucking $50. Let's go. It's stuff to be excited about for the future. And today. Payday on BIMI. We'll dive into the targets when we get back. Stay tuned if you're looking for targets on BIMI and whatnot. We haven't even covered any of the targets yet today. Just making sure they're all good to go, and now we can talk about targets. Where are we going next? Rest of the week, end of week. Oh shit, we got power. I was just standing up. Oh fuck. My goodness. I'm out of my seat. I was just about to grab and make the coffee. I gotta make my coffee. We got power bridge alert. Holy cow. Markets are hot today. That didn't take long. Oh, that's a dip. Oh. Get ready. Arm the cannons. Arm the cannons. Get ready for battle. That's a red alert. That's a pillaging alert. Opposite of green pro. We can give that a few more minutes. That's an early alert. We're trying to catch a bounce on it. Hit a perfect penny entry on Power Bridge next, just like green pro. Welcome back, triggers. Without the red days, there would be nothing worth celebrating. Just like in life, without the bad, there's no good. Without the yang, there's no yin. Yin, yang, yang. Makes the green days, it makes the victories oh so glorious. When moon boys are taking on damage, treading water, coughing up salt water, and you guys are making 77% on BMI before the deli even hits. Take on old Sean Drunk Randy. Congratulations. 800% on his purple put. Selected bearishness. See, it's not worth going bearish on BIMI though. Right here, it's moving too quick. It's just looking to bounce some point. Wonder how many investors waited too long on Lucid. All the investors, all the traders who were trying to go long on Lucid waiting for a dip. That was the dip. There was the dip last week. When it hit 40, actually it stop hunted 40, it hit 39. Of course. There's no reward without the risk. People thought they were safe with a $39 stop hunt and stop loss. Nope. That was the dip. So they were waiting too long, like, oh, I want to get it at 35. No hesitation on accumulation. This is the power of a giant bull flag breakout. That's why I was getting hyped about that giant bull flag breakout a few weeks ago. This one. Right on the line. Look where the giant, the biggest green candle formed right off of the point of control. That red horizontal. And the indicator breakout. Remember that? Giant wedge on the indicators. We had essentially a giant magic triangle on the RSI on Lucid back there, and we got that breakout signal. That's how we knew it was gonna do this before it happened. Everything, all the puzzle pieces were there. And that's the strength of it, how powerful it is, how big of a development it is. Just sent it halfway to the moon already. And it's staying up in orbit. Here's the MACD, check it out. It's only halfway. Halfway to the moon. On Lucid. It looks like we're going to trippy digis. Oh, I better go get a bottle of rum. Green alert. You know what this is? Bull rum, bull rum, bull rum, bull rum. It's halfway. Continuing so far. As of this week, we're getting more continuation through 45. That that turning point, that crucial spot was at 45 really. It's as strong as possible for right over our last line. It holds here, it clears that line. $100 target, triple digits. That would be a bunch of profits for the crew. Oh yeah. I know Powder Hound. Yes, Powder Hound's heavy on this. Some calls. He's gonna make tons of money if he goes up there. I'm excited for Powder Hound. I don't think he's watching right now. I said he's been very busy with work. Yeah, Prague's moonshot right now. $8 target for the bulls, for the Prague bulls. We have people on both sides that trade on that. I mean, that, like I said, the bears, the puts are, they already got smoked. Unfortunate, but not every bearish put is gonna play out. It was in profits for 2 whole days. Maybe you locked some in there, but yeah, we were looking at it yesterday. Like, hey, it is a coin flip from yesterday. Coin flip went green, clear, huge breakout. So at this rate, Prague it is leaning bullish, and it's looking to go to $8 target, our next bullish long-term target. So it's trying to play out that complete 10x from the bottom. So people who entered it at the bottom under $1, it's looking to complete that 10x move. See, 1000% to that $8 target. So that's looking like the ultimate top now. It is looking to go to that long-term target, hit that $8 10x long-term target, which is great for people. So the risky bearish scalp kind of went sour as of yesterday there, and we had to cut it. In terms of the short term here, because it's trying to hit this next target. But for people who entered it way down there under $1, and they already took a bunch of profits, so when we were up like 500+% on it, people were locking in profits already, and then it got smacked down. It dropped like 40% after, but we locked in some profits there. Some people are still holding leftover shares from that original entry. That's what I'm saying. They might have sold half their position, their progeny there, 500% green, but they're still holding half right now. So we still have a bunch of holders on this. There's only a couple savage bears out there who even took that scalp last week. So that's all good. We're just gonna be keeping it on the radar, see if we can hit that $8 target and then take profits again. If you have shares of this still, your next target is all the way up towards 8. Let's call it 777. All right. So if you still have some leftover shares and it hits 777, I'm calling that the ultimate top. That's a full 10x over 1000% from the bottom. So that's really where these huge moves have been topping out at. So if I was still holding some leftover shares from months ago, I would be locking all of it in up there. I would probably get completely out of it up there. Calling this the ultimate top area. Now that it's got breakouts, testing support. But that's about as much as I want to chart it for now, because we're just riding the waves on it. It was such a big win last month, 2 months ago in September, October, that we don't even really care what it does from here. We already got our win out of it, our huge win. So it's not even worth keeping up with too closely nowadays. Like Camber Energy, if you were trading that back then, after we made tons of profits on it, we didn't even bother wasting too much time on it. Just move on to the next banger chart. Alright, so that's updated for now. See how that breakout develops over the rest of the week. But yeah, so it could hit that target by the end of the week. So let's talk about our end of week targets. There's a reason I've kept it on my watch list. There's still moves to be made here. But it's got, since I brought it up, well, Camber Energy has been stagnant around $1 here. It's trying to find support back down at our, where we blasted it, where we sniped it. It was a wild ride on that one. Might as well take another look at it, looking back at the history of it. So we had our entries, our bottom signals way the heck down there in the gold entry box. It went over 1,000%. People took huge profits on it. We watched it go down, 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 caught the bottom, rode it back up, made another 150% on the bounce back up. And ever since then, it's just been slowly trending down, not doing much. So I still am aware of what it's doing here, being that there's a chance it can bounce from here, put another big green move. But is it gonna bounce from there, or is it gonna just keep slowly trending down all week? Go a lot lower and then bounce. It hasn't entirely developed yet. Hey, thanks for thinking. Entries on BIMI. 99 cents.
Mimi, is there an entry here or is it poison now? $7.
Yeah, I'd be pretty bullish on it. If you are, assume you are to even be looking at it. Be ready to hold it through more red the rest of the week. If it keeps going down the rest of the day, you can't panic. The long term's there. we're just watching it on the short term here. So it's hitting this moving average in green. When we have such a bullish move, such as this on BIMI going into the earnings, it can continue just right off this green moving average if it's strong enough. That's how fast it's moving. Usually we would get it at the red one or maybe the pink one, between the two. So it can go all the way as low as like 70 cents in the short term on this sell-off right here. Now it's below the moving average. That's how fast it's moving. It looks like it's gonna go slightly lower. You probably get it closer to 80 cents if you're lucky. But then you're starting to be greedy. And you're waiting for a perfect penny price when there's been enough time in the morning. We're not going for that perfect penny entry anymore. The perfect penny entry was yesterday. You sacrificed the perfect penny entry. So now you're just trying to get it as low as possible. And any minute you can see it turn around and put in huge green candles. So you're risking. The longer you wait, you're risking missing a big pop on it later in the day. So perhaps if you're getting all FOMO on it, perhaps early entries, maybe a first entry would be okay right there. You wouldn't want to enter entirely there just yet. Maybe a first entry, and if it starts looking better, unload on it on a breakout kind of move, on a bounce move this afternoon. Otherwise, if it keeps going slightly lower, second entry, third entry. But it goes back to no hesitation on accumulation. There's this lingering question on BIMI right now. It's at 97 cents. Is this a stop hunt at $1? Is this just stopping people out of $1 right now? Maybe. Have to give it a couple more candle bars. Is either a stop hunt of $1 or we're gonna get that better entry. You have to watch it right there, and I'm not planning on watching it that closely, so give it some more time. Generally speaking, I'll let you know. I'll check it again in a few minutes, see how it's looking. Because you're trying to avoid entering it, FOMOing in right there, and then it does go red all day, back down to 70 cents. You have to wait for the indicators. 3-minute indicator here. Wait for that to go bullish. Dollar is going straight up now. Again. That's more confluence, by the way. The fact that the dollar's pumping over and over again. We're basically assuming the dollar's gonna go up today. Dollar's gonna be annoying today, right? So if the dollar keeps going straight up right now, yeah, we're gonna get harder dips. That's part of why this is dipping. So it is looking like that, yeah. Get a better entry down there. Pretty hard dips with the dollar pumping. Yeah, so give it some time on an entry on BIMI. No FOMO. The dollar's looking to drag a bunch of things down. Like chemocentrics. Oh, maybe those prog puts didn't work out, but CCXI puts still very much on the table. That dollar pump. Dollar keeps going up. CCXI is looking to come down. So it's helping us predict things like that. Couple 0% charts, suspicious. Oh yeah, but so I've been noticing Rocket Labs doing things lately. Keep an eye on Power Bridge. It's just been behaving so technically from the support line on the yellow. Now breakout through the resistance. This is Rocket Labs. I'm not sure if anyone's still holding this though, because we got a really sick entry on it under $10 right before it popped, and it doubled. It went 100%. So people doubled their money in just a couple days on it, took profits. I don't know if anyone's even still holding this, but the whole time I've said that